Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, live from the top rope, it's the elbow drop. I am, of course, as I always am, Beast Mode Bones. Look between the B and the Z, I'm the one. Then we get to my left. To my left, the Iceman, Bobby the Board Miller.
Fuck you. What up?
And on the bottom right now, we get, I don't like calling him a bottom, Ted
I
Van
was just
Zandt.
about to say that. You just called that man a bottom on
What
live
the fuck?
TV.
The fuck? No Diddy? No Diddy at all. I have a child. I have a son. I had sex with a woman to do that, and I love having sex with women. I don't know what Bones trying to evil trying to put on me.
That sounds exactly like what somebody undercover would say.
That's exactly what they were saying.
No, it's not like what? It's like I love. That's what
I swear to God, something
woman.
gonna get us canceled one of these days when we make it big. I swear to God.
Women.
You can't.
That's all we got. All right. So anyway, today we gonna we change the tournaments up. We're gonna do the theme song music tournament. First, we're gonna do a play-in today. After that, we're gonna go straight into a Bash in Berlin. It's gonna be a quick episode because it wasn't many matches at Bash Berlin. So, and there's only three of us to not talk that much shit. So we're gonna talk as much shit as we possibly can to keep you motherfuckers entertained.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna hand the reins over to Bobby the Boar.
All right, so if y'all, oh shit, there we go. If y'all don't remember, the last tournament was the greatest tag team tournament. The Dudley Boys won that one, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Dudley Boys won this one, and they tied it winning the one in the group. So obviously, the people think that the Dudleys are basically the greatest of all time, all across the board. Ain't mad at it. But we have the theme song tournament. Did you do each one?
No, there's one side for this.
All right, so we just keep it the slide.
Mm-hmm.
So we went through, what was it, 36 the wrestling theme songs, and we seeded them, and we're gonna do a tournament. Right now, we are in the play-in round, so the winners of these get inserted into the actual tournament that will start next week. So these are the 8 and the 9 seeds.
I'm gonna point out that I'm pretty sure when you see these 8 and 9 seeds, you're gonna think to yourself, I wouldn't put these in my top 36 songs. That's because I asked for 6 songs from 6 different people, and some of these niggas weird.
Basically, and I was one of them guys, and one of mine are on these are in this play-in. So I feel offended. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The first round of this play-in, we got the old John Cena theme, the Doctor of Thugonomics theme. So you think you're untouchable? That one versus Demolition.
The fuck.
Basic Thermonomics by a long shot. It's not even close.
Hold on now. Some of these I just listened to before we press play on this podcast. And I'm not gonna lie, that Demolition one had me bobbing my head a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm untouchable and I'm forcing you to feel me.
I mean, yeah,
Demolition.
But that Demolition had me over here like, okay, I don't remember this motherfucker. This is before I was born. But there we go.
That's all I'm playing.
That's all I need to cancel.
There he goes.
I can hear that better than the test run we had.
Yeah, no. Word life. Basic Thugonomics.
That motherfucker was kind of rocking, but Basic Thugonomics. I mean, because come on.
I like his new song better than when he just screamed in the beginning. That should get me excited for no reason. But Basic song over this. I get happy when I hear that shit. I get happy when I hear it. I don't care. I'm 39 years old. I get hyped. Like, oh, John Cena there. I get happy, man. But
All right.
Dr. Thugonomics.
Everybody going Thugonomics. The next round is the Rougeau Brothers theme versus the guy that broke away from the Rougeau Brothers and did his own gimmick as the Mountie. His theme. I forget which one of them niggas it was, but it was one of them Rougeau Brothers that went on his own and became the Mountie.
All American Boys?
I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I never even heard of Rougeau Brothers before this.
Oh, yeah. I forget their names, but I know one of the Rougeau Brothers ended up becoming the Mountie.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Here's one of their songs right now.
Look at that Smith cocaine sound. This was Scarface dancing too.
Put on a pink blazer, punch a bitch in the face, and
right.
The Mountie is the next one, right?
Yeah, the Mountie is the next one. I remember the Mountie from my childhood, actually.
Okay, before I play it, can you sing it?
I don't know any other words, but I'm the Mountie.
I'm looking for the United States. Oh, Horace points to this.
This is his debut. Okay, that's looking for a song. Sorry about this, boys.
You good? Think you should say the
This one. Hell yes.
I'm not gonna say
fucking Mountie, man. He is coming with a fake ass gun to look like. This dude had a Nerf gun. He brought the hell yeah, the Mountie.
I mean, I have to say, as a kid, I definitely was singing along to this shit. But it sounds like some Rocky and Bullwinkle shit, though.
He looked like Rocky Bullwinkle.
Hey, I swear, all you want to do is just this the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm going with that cocaine Rougeau music.
I'm definitely going to the Rougeau Brothers, man.
Man, y'all are some cokeheads. I like the Mountie.
No, I'm right.
Not a cokehead. I never been a cokehead.
That was it makes me want to play Grand Theft Auto.
But that was another one I listened to right before we play, and I was over here rocking to that mug.
Trying to play some Vice City.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
So like Vice City right there. Did you share this pod, by the way?
Oh no, we sharing it live tomorrow.
Okay.
Cut this part out because we have the questions on air. We're gonna pretend like it's live. I'm gonna have to go back in and cut this. Don't worry.
No, you won't. Leave this the fuck in. This is real. This is reality. This is what people want to see.
All right, now I'm gonna leave it in.
All right. The next round, I don't need to listen to, but you probably do, Ted.
Hell yeah.
Marvelous Me. So that is Scott Hall's TNA theme versus the Nation of Domination theme.
Man, it is definitely. Before you even press play,
hold on.
It's definitely Scott Hall.
That Scott Hall was a banger. I had never heard that until about last year. I think was when I was introduced to that.
I know cameras on those heads.
Over the Nation.
Ted.
Yo, that's not it.
Your face in his frame.
That's it.
All right, that better?
Much better.
All right.
That mug rocking.
This sounds like
I'm gonna take it over Nation Domination. I know that.
Sounds like a monster's coming.
That's it ain't nothing but Scott Hall drunk ass.
Yeah,
that
the man right there.
We know how TNA is about substance use. That has to be him at his worst.
Scott Hall's a man. It's hard to not pick
Matter
Scott Hall.
Fact, that's basically all Drunk Bones character is, man.
You know
basically
what?
Scott Hall at his worst.
100% Scott Hall meets R-Truth.
Yeah.
But do you need to play the Nation of Domination thing?
No, I don't.
It's because it's basically the Rock's theme.
You mean Owen Hart's theme?
No, it's basically the precursor to the Rock's theme. That's basically what it is.
You mean Owen, right? Owen was more nation than The Rock. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna talk.
Yep, so I'm
still the
taking
basic.
that Scott Hall.
Yeah, that's Scott
Yeah.
Hall. Yeah.
If it was Owen's theme, I don't know. Enough is enough. That's my jam. But this team is. I've never heard this before. This is hard. It sounds like
Very
a monster
hard.
is coming.
And then you didn't even get to the part where they started singing the melody and everything.
Oh damn! This is Scott Hall's theme.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, it sound like. Damn, Razor Ramon got like immigrated to English to
I
LA
will
and
say
shit.
y'all watch this. Y'all take some time and go listen to the Scott Hall thing.
Right.
In
Definitely. That thing was a bop.
Nah, man, I'll smoke like 10 blunts.
All right.
I'll think I'm Razor.
The last round for this round, the last play in Taz's theme versus Randy Orton's first theme. Burning My Light.
I gotta remember. I remember Taz's theme.
I gotta remember this Taz thing right now. Play again for me.
I got you.
It's a ECW. Taz thing, right?
Yeah.
Nope, it's not the ECW one.
It's the WWE one.
It's the WWE one.
I want to say I remember it.
I got you.
I'm gonna go with Taz thing too. Now I think about it.
I remember it being really hard. I remember the ECW one being hard though.
If you, by the way, while we got you here and we're waiting, if you remember it being really hard, try Blue Chew. It'll get your dick hard.
Man, I don't think we had a Blue Chew at all fucking season. I don't think you did one since we started going video, man.
Yeah,
the time was right.
And it's like
this is what killed it.
That flat line is sick.
That's what made me hate Ciampa music too.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. I can't believe RVD's not here though.
I don't even remember RVD's thing.
The fuck? Really? One of a kind? The way the way that
I feel like
makes you feel I'm one of a kind.
I don't remember it.
Fear I feel in the back of your mind.
I feel like all of the things that are in this tournament are fine. I feel like this is a good tournament.
It's solid.
It's solid.
The Kane theme, the fucking the chemical burn one.
That's on here.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
We're gonna get to it. Yeah.
All right.
I picked
great. Cause man, that's my favorite. That's by far my favorite. Like, I don't know. That's probably my top 3 ever. It's hard to say once you start narrowing down that much, but still, it's tier 1. Let me put it that way.
So for this one, I'm going Randy Orton's theme, "Burning My Light."
I gotta listen to that
I hate
again.
that theme so much. I'm going with Taz, and it's probably because I was introduced to really Randy Orton that I actually care to pay attention to him with voices. So maybe that's why I don't like it. Nah, it's not that. I just hate this thing. Yeah, I want Taz.
Nah, Taz, dude, you're crazy. Sorry.
Hey, what do you say?
Yeah, his new theme is way.
It is way better, but both of them better than Taz. But
that feels like the whole that Randy Orton thing, "Burning My Light," feels like that entire era of theme music of everybody feeling like they're not that important. Like not the actual era of like 2006. I'm talking about like 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Cody Rhodes before Cody Rhodes was Stardust.
You right. Well, we got Taz in there.
Everybody vibes like that. I mean, you're gonna get ate up in this next round, but still.
The tournament is set. We will start the real rounds with some of the themes that you all know and love the most starting next week. But moving on from that, we got Bash in Berlin. First of all, can we talk about how can we just move all the PPEs overseas?
Yeah, they seem way crazier.
These crowds are crazy. I love it.
I don't know about that. This was by far the weakest international crowd that we've seen yet.
And it's still better than damn near any of our crowds all year.
I mean, where have we been all year?
I'm sure we've been to.
They haven't been to Norfolk yet. Wait, this is still a wrestling town, man. This is still very much a wrestling town, dude. Virginia, the South. Wait till you get to the South, man.
I mean, WrestleMania was in Philly. Haven't they been to Chicago at least once?
They're a New York company, man. But the South, they love fucking WWE. Wait till they come down here, man. They're sold out immediately. Every time they come down here,
they'll be in Atlanta. They'll be in Atlanta next month.
Yeah. See, they need to just stop playing, man. Like they're a New York company, but the South loves them. There's no more. There's no more territories.
The South ain't got no choice now.
Yeah, they got what, AEW, and they're foreign. AEW is foreign.
This first match, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. I thought this was a banger when I watched it. I like the story.
Banger.
The announcer sold it
hard. It was a banger without the story, and the story it makes so much better, and it made so much sense. I like the conflict. I like to see the whole what's that Kane thing he was trying to do to John Cena?
You said
when Kane was trying to turn John Cena heel.
I don't remember.
Embrace the hate.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
It felt like Kevin Owens had Kevin Owens in his head trying to tell him to embrace the hate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically.
He's fighting it.
Wade Barrett did an amazing job.
It was shades and similarities to the Will Ospreay story in that sense. Like the same base for the most part.
I don't give no fucks about the Will Ospreay story.
Nigga, you did last week when you said the match was really good.
I didn't care about the story. I don't even know what you're talking about.
You said the story made it that much better.
You said the story they told in the ring.
The story you told wasn't about him turning heel.
It wasn't about him turning heel. It wasn't about him turning heel, but it was still a story of him being in his head about something and not bringing himself to do something. Like that basic template.
Okay. All right.
I thought the announcers did a really good job. Wade Barrett especially. He was kind of crazy. Wade
Barrett
explaining
did a
the story.
job.
And the way he was talking to Kevin, and Kevin responding to him, he sold it. It's like I thought that was dope. Like he was kind of like in his head, it seemed like. It was helping Kevin, like it was helping the match. It looked like as far like if you didn't know what was going on, you knew then. You knew everything just because of the announcers and the way they were playing in the ring.
I need 45 to 60 seconds to tell you the real problem here. The worst thing that happened in this goddamn match.
What's that?
Why the fuck, if Cody hits one crossroads, it puts you down. It's a near fall. It's possibly a fall. If Cody hits 3 crossroads, it puts you down. It's a near fall or a fall. If Cody hits 2 crossroads, for some reason, the second crossroads give you your energy back that you lost in the first crossroads. And if you can break out that second one, you come back with full fucking energy. Every time. Everybody does it. If you break out the second crossroads, it's like fresh. Nigga, you just took 1 and you was about to die. Why are you refreshed from taking 2? Because you broke out of it. As long as your head don't hit the ground the third one. It makes no sense. It makes the least sense. And I'm willing to look a different way for wrestling a lot of times. That's just dumb as shit.
I get it. I see your point there. But did you ever see Mayweather versus Ortiz? He puts him to sleep with one punch and then he wakes him up with the next one. It's like
I've never seen Mayweather versus anybody. Even if I watched the Mayweather match, I didn't see it because I fell asleep.
Well, he punched one dude in the face. And then he put him to sleep. It was the one when he headbutted him like a fucking E-Honda, and Mayweather punched him right back in the face after he kissed him in the face. It was kind of hilarious. You should watch it. It's like 2 minutes long. But he punches him real quick, and he puts him to sleep. Then he punches him again, and he wakes him up, and he goes down. It's like legit. That's what happened. They made the second one, wake your ass up.
That's crazy.
I watched that shit. You remember that shit, right, Bobby?
I do.
You remember the Ortiz fight? You don't remember that?
I do not.
Oh man, he punched him right in the face. He put him to sleep, clocked him, and then he punched him again, woke him up.
I'm
He
gonna
fell
go look
down.
that shit up though.
It looked like
I don't remember.
he's like awake and then sleep, and then he pushes him again. I think he puts him back to sleep. He gave him a 3-piece. Mayweather's fast.
That motherfucker. That's why his defense so hard to motherfucking dodge. That nigga quick as
No,
motherfucker.
he fucking headbutted the
It's way
shit out of him
easier.
like E Honda, like this.
This ain't a boxing podcast, but I just want to point out that it's way easier to hit a motherfucker a whole bunch of times when you ain't throwing no power.
Yeah, you twist a motherfucker's neck, they should die the first time.
The course is fast, nigga. You ain't no follow through, nigga. You just touching.
The crossroads should kill you the first time. It's weird. Like you gotta do it even twice.
Like the whole Crossroads thing, we brought this up on the podcast before though. The whole Crossroads thing is weird and it's a very non-protected thing.
It's wrestling though.
He's
It's like
the one killing it though. Like by choice.
yeah.
Not only is the 2 crossroads thing a problem, the fact that you do 3 crossroads on every fucking body is also not. And this is not. I'm 100% sure nobody's making Cody Rhodes do 3 crossroads every match. I get that we want to have a high quality match, but you come with some AEW minds, like some AEW thought process. You know what I'm saying? This is some goddamn. This is a Meltzer shit. This is some Meltzer shit to think that you need to put everybody. You should reserve them 3 crossroads. You should have done that twice. Maybe 3 times so far in your entire career, or 4, because it could have been like Brock Lesnar. Not even entire career, but since he's been back, it could have been 1 match with Brock Lesnar. He put Brock Lesnar down with it. 2 times against Roman Reigns, and maybe 1 time against Seth. Maybe, but like, come on, bro. AJ Styles.
It makes it now. It's at the point now to where if I see a nigga get pinned from 1 crossroad, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, WWE trying to bury that dude."
Exactly.
I'm going IWC. They trying to bury him. They only beat him with 1 crossroad.
A crossroads is like the
It lost his juice.
He got backstage heat.
It's the equivalent of a Sami Zayn Blue Thunder Bomb.
He beat AJ Styles at 1. This what pisses me off.
Backstage heat. What the fuck AJ Styles do? But they not big on him.
He did. He got backstage heat. I didn't even know that.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna think. Anytime somebody lose to 1 crossroads, like, oh man, they don't give a fuck about.
He got too big, man. He's too big in the locker room. This is the biggest motherfucker. He's like, why are you as big as Rey Mysterio? And he's like,
but
Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles like the biggest dudes. Like, what the fuck?
Other than that, Cody Rhodes continues his amazing run of great matches.
Yeah, he
point blank period. Since he's been back. It's probably like 1 or 2 that I don't really fuck with. And that 1 or 2 are probably both Brock Lesnar.
Kevin had a lot to do with that.
Since he's been champion,
Kevin had a lot
he's
to
been
do
on a
with that
string of
match.
good matches. We had this argument in our chat just yesterday. Like, I haven't really cared that much about his feuds going into the matches. A lot of them didn't even feel like the most important feud.
Nah, waiting for Roman.
But the matches delivered. I'm talking all of them 4.75 or higher. If we're going on a 5-point Meltzer scale.
Yep. This was amazing.
4.75 or higher. Maybe you could say that solo one was about a 4, except the solo one.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed the solo one, but I wouldn't go that high either.
Yeah, that's the only one.
But that was more or less a Roman return.
Yeah,
Cody match. That was more a bloodline thing.
But even without that, because I feel like I'm the only person who be doing that anymore. Like watching these matches without thinking about what's gonna happen later.
And Solo's a good wrestler
even
too,
me,
though.
who was like into the match, I could not about to go that high, even without that part.
I thought Solo held his own, but it wasn't the best. You're right, but it wasn't a bad match.
I'm gonna go 9 on this match, though.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm going 9 as well.
I go 9. I go 8, man. I liked it, but I don't think it was that great. Not to be mean.
Well, if your girl likes it and she doesn't think it's that great, and you've been going 8, try Bluetooth. You can go 9. Bluetooth, they'll get your dick hard.
Next match. Was that Loveless trying to get on the stream?
Yep. He wasn't loading. I was watching him trying to see if he was loading.
Oh, that's weird. But we got Bianca and Jay versus why did you
Exactly.
put their names on there? Alba Fire and Isla Dawn or whatever her name is.
Isla
Dawn.
Which one is the redhead?
Fire.
Alba Fire, ain't it?
I hope
she
it's
was the
fire.
reason-
It'd be real confusing if it ain't fire.
I was trying to wonder. I don't know. Like, I was really trying to figure out why they put those belts on those two girls, like outside of like. But then I was like, I looked at that one redhead, and like I looked at her, like her outfit and stuff, like, and it was hard not to look at her after that. So I understand why they put the belts on her.
So
well, she has a
they
cute
put-
ass.
Everybody did.
She's a cutie pie.
They put
That
the
redhead?
belts on them because the
She's
last
cute.
Clash of the Castle, they needed a hometown hero to win.
Yeah, but
Since Drew was losing.
and she's really
And Drew was losing, and who else was losing?
It was somebody else. You're right. I don't remember.
Somebody
that.
else was losing too.
Oh, fucking. Never mind.
Oh, girl. It was a woman's match.
Oh shit. Who's from
I
Scotland?
forget. I would have to go back and look.
Anyway,
But
this
yeah,
match.
they needed somebody to win.
Get off Jay Cargill dick. That's all I gotta say. Jay Cargill has the best hot tag in the game. I will
In the
argue that
era
shit
where
with
we don't
any
care
fucking
give
body.
a fuck about hot tags no more.
For a while on that match, it looked like
I don't
you ever-
unless Jay's doing it. I swear I don't until Jay come in and start fucking people up and let's go. I'll be like, let's go. I'm
You ever
with you.
play like a N64 game and then the stick is stuck and you're taunting for no reason? That's what it seemed like Jade was doing sometimes in the middle of a match. She would just taunt, and then like there was for no reason she would just be taunting, and then like Bianca would be just standing still, like idle. It's like, why is she taunting? Like looking at Bianca, there's nothing going on. And you see her like just I don't know, like she's trying to get her super up, like she's trying to get
She
her
getting in
special.
her zone.
She's getting her special, man. She's
How
gonna
you think
spam
she
that
hop in the
special.
ring and start hitting the moves? She
It's
already
just
have
one-
she had 3 signatures loaded up and 2 seconds.
It's like she was getting her signature move. It was like, I'm gonna store up these specials and spam this shit.
But
That
am I
match
the
was-
only one that just feels like Jay Cargill is doing better and in a better spot than she was in AEW? Am I the only one that's been arguing that? Like,
Not amongst us, I know, because I'm 100% with you.
I don't know her.
I seem like I'm
outside of
always
the-
arguing people that think that she was better off in AEW, and I'm like, how? She was getting exposed. They're treating her right and making her feel special in WWE. They're
Yeah.
putting her in a situation where she's protected in these tag team matches, yet still looking dominant. Because
Yeah,
at
they're
the
doing
end
it.
of the day,
Yeah.
who can you really think? Who do you think can really beat Jade?
That hot tag is all of her strengths right there. Like you just put all her strengths in there, and she comes out through her little entrance, and then fucking get this hot tag and start fucking people up for a short amount of time. It's cool. And also Bianca Belair, who is the greatest wrestler on the goddamn planet, she's the only person who can come in and become a sympathetic babyface while still being a badass. Tell me somebody else who could do it. Oh wait. Bianca Belair, like she can beat both them women asses, but still was a sympathetic babyface who would be getting her ass whooped at the same
Sting.
damn time. The GOAT.
She's a girl Sting.
You know what?
She's dope.
You know what?
Oh.
That's kind of a fair comparison to how she
She
is.
is the craziest baby face. She can like get away with anything. She's doesn't need to be the champ. She can hold it. She can be stuck with Marcus Bagwell for a fucking long time trying to carry his fucking ass, and then Lex Luger's stupid ass, and then make them look awesome, make them tag team belts, you know, and then they betray her, and still gonna be great, still gonna be fucking over. This is like she got a reality show, bro. She's like female Sting.
By the way, also this tag team was. I wish they would call these girls by their tag team name because they have one, but instead
What
they
is
call
it?
them Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. I can't remember what it's like. It's actually
man.
pretty dope. It's like
Greek.
some shit that sound like evil couple or some shit. Like it sounds way better than those 2 words, but like it's synonym for evil and synonym for couple. That's like the name of the actual tag team. and they never use it.
The biggest takeaway I got from this, match is the right team won and got their belts back.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It was a fun trip there.
Yeah,
it was actually solid. I'm gonna say it was a good match. The problem with it is we really don't care about women's tag team wrestling. We just don't.
I do.
They haven't given us enough of a story to really invest in any type of match.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
But there have been some good matches.
If there was a good story, this is a pretty good match though. I'm going 7. I'm going 7.
I'll go 6. I didn't care enough.
You're crazy.
I feel
Despite you both.
But by default, I have. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm looking at their tag team name.
By default, I have more investment in every single match that has Bianca Belair in it anyway. Regardless of what's happening, like nigga, you could drop her in the coldest match ever with the least important person ever. Like you could drop her in an Italian match, and I'm gonna still watch that shit intently. So I feel you for saying you have a 6 you just wasn't invested in the first place. I get that because I'm coming from a position of automatically being invested.
I gave that shit an 8 to spite you both because I didn't come in expecting anything at all, and that redhead's butt really got my attention. Like she has a really, really cute butt, and them tights. I don't know, it's those tights. I mean, everyone got a. It's like her butt stood out for some reason. I was like, I cannot stop. I understand why Triple H put the belt on this bitch. So I give that shit. What I say, an 8, 6, 8. I give that shit an 8. I was third. I don't know
tag team name.
I keep finding other shit. I find like Bianca. It's all about Bianca. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get real close. Your tag champs? No. The toughest tag team ever? Nope. This says Bianca. EST. Why is she called Dewdrop? I don't know. My Google search is fucked up. It doesn't show anything, man. Do they have a name? Do they really have a name? Everything says, even like the WWE website, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair.
I thought he was talking about
nicknames, right?
I thought he was talking about Eladon and Alba Fire's name.
Oh, never mind.
It's the
Scottish,
it's the Unholy Union, I guess it is. He'll come back and confirm when he comes back. I'll confirm it.
I got you. Hold on. We're editing this, Jams. Unholy Union. What the fuck? Unholy Union says meaning.
And that is harder than saying Alba Fire and Eladon.
Unholy Union, yeah, that's their name.
All right, well, I'll let him know that we found it when he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're gonna move to the next one, the strap match between what's the nigga name? Drew McIntyre and CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
That match was fire. I always love a good strap match anyway.
Yeah.
I've been watching strap matches since your boy Sting
Dusty?
and Vader Staggs strap match.
I said Dusty. He said my boy.
Your boy Sting. My boy too, my favorite wrestler. Sting and Vader, one of my favorite feuds of all time.
Vader was actually one of my favorite wrestlers too, man.
Vader, my favorite big man. Unholy Union.
Yeah, talking about that fat piece of shit.
Huh?
Unholy Vader. Damn, Shawn Michaels. Who you
talking about that fat piece of shit?
Bones Michaels.
I know Vader. One being a fat piece of shit, and 2 being the bully's dad on Boy Meets World.
I'm about to say, if you don't mention that shit.
But yeah, Bones, Unholy Union.
You're right. That's the name.
Yeah, see, I said evil couple. I knew I was right. I knew I had to send them. That's
right. You totally right about that.
But
Like,
yeah,
why would
we
they
on
run
the
with that?
I don't know why they don't just run with that. That is kind of hard.
They're trying to separate them.
Maybe they think it's too Undertaker like, and they don't want to.
WWE doesn't like tag teams, man. They're gonna break them up.
At some point, they
Watch.
will.
These two, they will.
But we on the strap match. You right on time.
Mhm.
What do you think
I
about the
still
strap
got
match?
medicine
That's
in my
how
hand.
we.
I walk out to the car with. But man, this was a great match, bro.
Mhm.
Like this,
Banger.
this is the best CM Punk match since he came back the first time. Like this is the best this is the best post fuck wrestling Punk match ever.
This is his first match, the second match back.
Second WWE single match.
Yep. He counting the AEW matches too.
Yeah, I'm talking about the entire post fuck wrestling CM Punk.
Oh,
career.
damn.
This match was hard. No
it was
Bluetooth.
so. It's like they knew. They knew exactly the lean. It's exactly what I expected from CM Punk the whole way anyway. Because I watched CM Punk's old great matches, and for the most part, I mean, he could do some shit, but for the most part, what made CM Punk matches great that were great is the whole psychology behind all of them.
Yeah.
Like it was never just some goddamn moves and shit. He was AEW started trying to do front flips and shit for some reason. I don't understand. I don't understand what the logic was behind that. But this is all we need from you, Punk. Tell a good story.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even got to do that much.
Jews don't care though, man.
McIntyre was perfect.
Yeah, this match brutal as it needed to be. It was the perfect amount of storytelling that it needed to be. The perfect amount of drama that it needed to be. The only problem, and I hate that Bones left at this specific time.
What's the problem?
You can tell me if I'm tripping or not. So all throughout the match, right? Anytime they touch, like, say they go and touch the turnbuckles and everything, and they got to like the third one, and as soon as they stopped and they got in the middle of the ring or whatever, and they started and they hit a move or whatever, it reset the counter, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the match, Punk, he hits the first turnbuckle, he hits the second turnbuckle, he hits the third turnbuckle, he hesitates, he goes and give Drew McIntyre another GTS because fuck Drew, right?
Yeah.
And then he hits the fourth turnbuckle for the win. Shouldn't it have started over?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, the way it's supposed to work is that when the other guy hits you, yours start over.
Oh, really?
I knew that was gonna be the explanation too, but
that's what they said on commentary. That's all. I'm just relaying.
Okay, so that was their caveat.
Okay.
At least they explained it. Okay.
I'm thinking. I don't know if that was the rules. I don't know if that was old school rules, but I thought the same. I wasn't listening to the announcers at that time. I was just watching Punk.
Yeah, I didn't hear the announcers say that. If they did say that, and they that was their caveat of
they said it like 3 times.
Okay.
Good on the announcers part then.
Yeah.
For explaining that away. And
they really need Pat McAfee.
Saving that ending. Had they not said that, that would have been a problem for me.
It's hard for me to listen to them without Pat McAfee.
I miss Pat.
That dude, I need him back.
Pat is
Wade Barrett's doing a great job, but I like Pat.
All right, but I don't have as much problem as big of a problem.
Mauro Ranallo, Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
You still think Mauro better?
I think Mauro the GOAT.
Who? The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Who?
Like better than Jim Ross in his prime? I
take Mauro over Jim Ross in his prime. It's hard to say that because it's so different. What you get, like it's like Mauro and Jim Ross will be the perfect team. Because I feel like I can get the color from Ross. I don't know which one is which, but I feel like I can get told what's happening more from Mauro and get more emotion from Ross, even though both of them are very capable of doing both.
You said Mauro?
Yeah, Mauro Ranallo.
Yeah.
I ain't with him on that. He on his own with that one. Like, no.
I'll stand alone tomorrow over Ross. I will stand alone.
I don't even think Morrow better than Cole. Cole
I'll keep this
goated.
nigga for the second.
Michael Cole?
Cole goated.
I think
Cole
Cole's
is-
much better than he ever gets credit for, but now I don't think he's fucking better than Marlon.
I think he gets shit on a lot, but if he really
He used
left,
to.
then it would be he. But he,
Colden got seen it over the past couple years
yeah, he's
to where people actually starting to appreciate him now.
that's man. I
Because
know how
he
you
had
got
some-
shit on him.
He
I
had
grew
some
up with
really
that man.
terrible years though, and that's not his. I don't think it's his fault, but he did really have the entire, like the whole Brian Danielson, look at this nerd shit. That entire run of his was horrible, right? I don't
Yeah,
think that was
but
his fault because that's what the fuck he
That's
got
not
told to say. But
Yeah,
I was about to say that was Vince feeding.
that's not him.
Sure.
That's not him.
But
I
he-
didn't want.
but he
Yeah.
was. If I write you a song and that shit ass, ain't nobody gonna come to me and say I'm ass. They gonna say you make terrible songs.
Yeah.
That's what they say about Drake.
Mhm.
I mean, do you
He's
think somebody
undefeated at
writing
WrestleMania.
bad songs for Drake?
Huh?
You think somebody currently is writing Drake bad songs?
That's what people think. People think.
I'm asking
people
you,
think that
Bobby.
every.
Talking
I
about
don't
Drake
think.
now.
I don't think Drake. All of Drake's songs are written. No, by somebody else. No, not all of them. Everybody think that everything Drake touched now is ghost written.
Nah, the ones about teenagers he wrote.
We're not finna turn this into a Bash Drake podcast. Let's just move
I give
along.
the strap match a 9.
I give it a 9 as well.
Nuevo.
Alright,
This was
moving
my
on.
favorite. That was my favorite match of the night.
It was between that one and the first one.
Mm-hmm.
The Terror
Mine was
Twins
cool.
Judgment Day. This was fun.
It was
for what
fun.
was.
For what it was.
My favorite
It was-
part was the pin.
Of course it was.
No, I thought my favorite part. Like, damn, she pinned the fuck at that bitch.
That's
That's
what you were thinking.
I want to pin her too. Let me pin her
I
like
feel
that.
like that's what you were thinking.
Let me pin that bitch.
But yeah, the Judgment Day storytelling has been fired
Yeah.
since fucking WrestleMania. Since before WrestleMania.
Damien seems more important now. Now that he's like when then he was with the belt for some reason.
I
Like what he got going on, it's like it's more important than when he actually had the belt.
Yeah, I agree.
And when he had the belt, he was just like, "All right, I'm the champion." But like now, it's like this fucker want revenge. He's doing karate shit. Fucking right. Kicking fuckers in the head.
I think
Big-ass
they
motherfucker.
kind of make the Judgment Day look weak though, because like they single-handedly basically whooped all of the Judgment Day ass. After
I mean,
Judgment Day interfered.
Judgment Day kind of weak now. Like all the muscle gone.
They need to
They
do
are
something.
They were the
Don't
two
have the
biggest motherfuckers on that team.
You think they gonna like add another muscle or something like that?
They need
I
almost.
think they need to.
Get almost, man.
Everybody's peripheral, like you Dom, the way Dom's character is built, he can never be badass. He can't be a badass at all.
He can be a cheater.
The way JD McDonough is built, he's father. The way what's the dude name that's been there by
Finn
face?
Balor.
Who people who are
Balor?
cool?
Yeah.
Nah,
Fucking
Carlito.
Carlito. Yeah.
Oh,
The way Carlito been booked since he got back, he been basically our truth. So
Yeah.
like
he's always been that way though.
Finn had to be a badass. Finn would have to become a badass. For some reason, they don't like that.
He gotta become the devil. If he becomes the devil, only Roman Reigns beat the devil, right? No, Brock Lesnar. Well, he lost twice,
Well,
right? The demon.
Roman
And
Reigns.
Edge beat him clean. Roman Reigns beat him because God intervened. Who else?
I
He
forgot
did.
about that.
Yeah, he's the one. Roman's the one, man. You fuck with him. Fuck
Like,
him right in the head.
who would you add into that stable as a muscle?
I don't know, honestly.
No, man, it's
I
almost.
can't think of anybody like off the top of my head. Odyssey Jones be hitting women now, so he might be the one to add to take care of Rita.
Odyssey Jones hits women.
Bro,
He hits women. What?
Apparently,
That's why he got fired.
he got released due to some domestic violence charges that popped up
Dang.
today. Yeah,
Yeah.
God dang.
that's crazy. But
I hope Biggie get better.
I don't know who you would put as that muscle with them either. That's a good question. They don't have that many. Well, unless you go grab Braun Strowman.
I was about to Braun Strowman. That would be weird, but I feel like it wouldn't be weird after it started. Like once you put him in Judgment Day, I feel like it wouldn't even be weird no more. I feel like anybody is that's down to actually be down. You know what I mean? Like as far as like to actually try to make it work, I think anybody could be thrown in Judgment Day and make it work if they're like down for it. They're down.
It didn't make sense when Finn Balor joined. It didn't make sense at all when Finn Balor joined at all. He was getting beat up by them all the time, and then out of nowhere, he's in the like one of the dudes in Judgment Day.
And that's why he beat up Priest. Throw Bronson Reed in there.
This is like the better. This is like their best attempt at a Bullet Club. Finn Balor.
But he the only one that I can think right now that ain't doing too much that could be in Judgment Day and kind of be that big enforcer that they need.
Tama Tonga. Put him back with Finn. He needs Finn, man. Put them back with Finn. They're better with Finn. Get him off of Solo. Put Solo there.
Tonga, man.
Put Solo in the Judgment Day. Fuck it.
Didn't he just botch again like this past Friday or something?
Finn will cover it up. I didn't understand what he was doing. Like, was it because he was punching dude in the back?
I guess
Tonga lower. Because like he jumped on these. I guess it's because he punched in the back. I didn't really have a problem with that one. I feel like
they don't look alike at all. They don't look alike a lot at all. But I can't tell them
because it wasn't as bad as his bad one, so you ain't got a problem with it. And if it's somebody else, you'd have a problem with it.
I think which one was the iPad? Though, like if you done conditioned me to like, you know what I mean? Like you conditioned me to see you do really terrible shit. So when you do shit that ain't that bad, like if your son always get F's, that nigga bring home a D, you're not gonna be mad. Like God damn it.
Not to be
progress, my nigga.
Which one is which? Which one is eye patch?
Tonga lower.
Eye patch is Tonga lower.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh. All right, so this match, man, I give this match a 6, bro. It's cool.
I'll give it a 7.
I give this shit a 6, but I give that pin a 10.
Of course you do.
Yes, sir. She pinned the fuck out of that bitch.
I ain't Bones be leaving at the wrong times. But
Gunther back at the right time. Don't
Randy Orton. Man, what did you think about this match, Ted?
Man, I like the build up to the match was all right. It's kind of crazy. It's like weird. I don't know. I like the finish. That finish was dope. But it did kind of like Gunther's a champ, but it's just weird. It kind of made Randy look like weaker to me. I don't know. Like he tried his absolute best. Randy's bigger than ever. He's taller than him. He's bigger than him, and like, he fucked him up, and he still lost. He got choked out. It's like, damn. He didn't cheat or nothing. He just beat him clean like that. And it's like, I don't know. Man. I enjoyed the match, but it's like, they kind of played Randy in my mind. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. I don't know, but because Gunther does that to anybody, but it's like, motherfucker, Sammy beat that guy.
Bones, are we soul bros or are we gonna be enemies? What you think about this?
This match, this was the worst Gunther match I've ever watched in my life. Like, that shit was boring as fuck.
Okay, I wanted to say mine for last because I wanted to see if I was gonna be the Bobby or if I was gonna be, if we was gonna be on the same page. We are on the exact same page. That is the worst Gunther match, at least since he's been Gunther. I didn't watch all of his Walter matches.
No,
but at least since he's been on the main roster, this is his worst match.
I watched all the Walter matches. Every Walter match was a 9.
All right,
Damn.
then this is the worst. This is his worst match. Then
You think it's Randy or Walter?
I was bored.
You think it
Randy.
was Randy or
I
Walter?
always
It
think
was
it's
Randy.
Randy.
Gunther.
I always
I'm talking
think it's Randy.
You don't think it's Randy?
I
No,
don't think
I always think it's Randy.
I don't think it's Randy. I just think that this match wasn't all that. You know
It
what?
You
didn't
just think it don't go together.
You know what? It. I gotta say it was Randy because that's Randy's style. I usually like Randy Orton matches because I'm usually not opposed to that slow style, that build
It's kind of
style,
old school. I get it.
and it usually builds to something, but the match never really built to a fire climax. No Bluetooth.
I was just gonna make a commercial.
I thought about letting you make the commercial too, but the no Bluetooth just kind of came. But it never really reached. Okay, my interest is peaked now. It never really got there. It was just a boring match with a pretty decent finisher.
The finish was the best part. Finish was
What
the
was
best
cool
part.
about the finish? It was just cool that Gunther got put over Randy Orton with a submission.
Yeah.
In the long run, looking back, that's gonna be cool. That's good to have on your resume. But like overall, man, I was not into this match like at all. I was waiting to be into it. And I'm so when Gunther walks out, nigga, I'm locked in every time. I know I'm gonna be into it. So it's hard. So not only do like you have to lose my interest. That's the worst part about me not being interested. For a Gunther match, I have to actually have my interest lost.
And I was interested. This match felt like the important match going into this pay-per-view, the most important match on the card.
It was the most important.
More important than Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
It's like the match was in the right place. I mean, in retrospect, I still think that like the card was organized properly, even with this match being boring.
It should have main evented too. Yeah, exactly. But it just didn't live up to where it was. And I'm not used to saying that about a Gunther match. But yeah, I don't know what it is with that chemistry. I don't know if Gunther should be I don't know if it's the thing where Gunther has been facing all the right opponents before this.
I don't think that either.
You don't like this? You don't like the story they told? Like Gunther got hurt and he still won. Like Randy cheated and he still won. You don't like that story at all?
No.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
It's because Gunther couldn't do Gunther things.
I was fighting.
That's what it felt like. Gunther couldn't because his hand was hurt.
It wasn't enough, man.
I get you.
Overall, I give this match I'll probably give this match a 6.
Damn.
I give that match a 6.
I mean, I guess I'm the black horse here because not to be I'm old, I guess, and I enjoy an old school eye poke sometimes. And
And today we have been the Elbow Drop Podcast. My name is Beast Mode Bones. You've seen Bobby the Boy Miller, and you've also seen Agent Ted. Oh, goddamn, I had to get that out. And you've also seen Ted Van Dam. And we'll see you guys next week.
You could at least gave your rating first.
Oh yeah, 6, 5, 4, 4. But I had to cut it off because I actually literally have to go.
I gave it a 6. I didn't see what Ted was about to give it. I think he was about to rate it high because he liked it.
I'll let y'all.
I enjoyed it.
Michael's about to start wilding out. That's why I was like, oh shit.
All right, I'll holler at y'all, man.